Hey guys, welcome back to All About My Jesus Homestead. Well, we have been keeping a secret and I wanted to show you what we recently brought home. She was a gift to us because of what happened to Annie, unfortunately. So we had a chance to bring this little girl home as a blessing. And so far, she's doing really good. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what we have. This little girl is Miss Annabelle. She's not standing up right now, but there you go. Hey, Miss Annabelle. She is also a Nigerian dwarf, and she's about 7 weeks old. We just brought her home about 2 days ago, so she still has a lot of adjusting to do. She was recently debuted. She's very, very nervous. She was not bottle fed, so it's taken some time to get her used to us. It's very, very difficult to catch her and pick her up and love on her. She runs constantly and she runs extremely fast. But this is Annie. We're actually going to be registering her. She's just so precious. She's a lot different than what Annie was. Annie was a runt when she was born. She was really, really teeny. And this little girl she has a totally different body frame. She's a lot bigger than what Annie was, so we don't foresee any issues in the future when it comes time for her to have babies. Of course, you can't predict the future, so we shall see. But I'll give you a better view. Hopefully we'll see her running around. She has some really cool colors. Elmer is with her because he is one of our wethers. They're becoming buddies, but he's the most gentle one of all of our goats. So we chose to keep them together because goats do not do good when they're separated. They definitely need company. But she is just such a sweetheart. Last night was her first night with us, and she did not sleep well, needless to say. So we tried to put her in her pen outside here in the barn. She would scream and scream and scream. She did not settle down. So finally, this mama decided to make an executive decision. Brought her inside. We had a playpen that we used to use for Loki and Annie. We put her in that. She cried, and then the only thing that calmed her down was to wrap in a blanket and fall asleep on my chest. So we slept in the recliner for most of the night last night. And then finally this morning, she woke up. She was ready to eat. So for now, to keep her safe away from Loki, our breeding goat, they're actually out on the pasture now, on the property, and Annie, cannot help but say her name lately. Annabelle and Elmer have this secure area in the goat pen. And then last night, we actually tried something different. As I said in the previous video, we had converted this area for Loki and Wilbur, the two big goats. So last night we kept them out here for a while to see how they would do throughout the night. They have their pen there. We brought their salt block out. They actually did not do so hot in here. It was a big change all at once. So we decided to bring them back into the barn and close them up because goats are all about routine, and we quickly made decisions and messed up their whole routine and their schedule. So tonight the boys will be back in here, and we went ahead and hung the boards up again. That way when Annabelle gets put up for the night, she is safe and secure. So that's our new stuff that's been happening within the last couple of days. Other than that, everything is going well. And we chose to name this little girl Annabelle, obviously because of Annie's name. We wanted to honor her. And then Annabelle and Annie's mother, her name was Belle. So that's why we chose Annabelle. So we thought that was pretty cool. Elmer occasionally will push her out of the way just to let her know this is my space. You're invading it, so you need to move. But other than that, he's getting used to her. I think she'll do just fine. You getting some food, Elmer? It's just amazing. All these goats have such different personalities, and we're noticing that with Annabelle, she is a spitfire. If she does not want you to catch her, you will not catch her. It takes a lot, and you've got to be really quick and very sneaky about it. Hey, Annabelle. Annabelle. She's just so precious. All right, guys, today's a new day. We came out here to check on Annabelle. Hey, Miss Annabelle. We are on day 3, I believe. We're doing good. She's been sleeping in her own little pen where she can see the other goats on the other side. It appears that Elmer is getting used to her with the occasional push off, I need my space. Isn't that right, buddy? She's doing well. She still is taking some time getting used to me. I still can't casually walk up to her and pick her up. But once I do have her in my arms, she quickly falls asleep. It's so cute. So she's getting there.